I've been doing live streams for about 2 years now and YouTube videos for about a year. And I remember all the difficulties I had trying to figure out how to get good video quality. The secret is not expensive cameras, actually it is getting the right lights. But lights are very expensive and most people who are just starting out on YouTube don't want to invest a lot of money. And that's where the GODOX TL30 comes in. In this video, I'll tell you about this light and show you how to use this light as a video light to improve the quality of your videos. The GODOX TL30 is a short RGB tube light which runs on battery. It charges via a USB-C cable and has power for about an hour at full brightness. I'll go through what it can be used for, but the real sensation here is that they are cheap. I got this one for 89 euros on Amazon, and if you are in the US, you can pick one up for about $99. Even though this is not the cheapest light you can get, I think the quality to price ratio here is really good. When you start searching for these, you will find that you can pick them with different kinds of accessory kits. I decided to pick up 2 of the kind with the least extras in the box, and looking at the price jump from the cheapest version, the ones I have here, to the ones with a bit more in the box, I would say that getting those are not worth it. The one I got here came with the light, a small fake leathery bag, and some 3M Velcro stickers, so you can mount it magnetically to stuff that is not magnetic. If you upgrade to a pack with more extras, you can get a small diffuser grid, which honestly doesn't look like it would be very effective, a hard case, waterproof bags, and a coupler to put together several lights. But if you're just starting out making videos, all you really need is this one, the light. So let's talk about that. The main reason why I would recommend a GODOX TL30 as a great YouTube starter light is because it is highly configurable and customizable. You can control it with an app or on the light itself. The light has 3 buttons and a clickable wheel, as well as a small screen. The screen is very easy to read and is pretty bright. The first button on the left turns the unit on and off when long pressed. Here I have the light in CCT mode. CCT light is what we would call normal light, so ranging from very white to daylight to a more yellow tint. In CCT mode, the light has a range of 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin, and you adjust that by scrolling on the little jog wheel. The dim button next to the wheel is for controlling the intensity of the light. When pressed, the intensity setting starts flashing and you set it using the jog wheel. Clicking the jog wheel sets the intensity and reverts to color temperature. The mod button changes through the modes CCT, HSI, and effects. HSI is colored lights in different mixes of red, green, and blue. Effects is, well, you'll see in a bit. Again, you use the jog wheel to adjust the color, the strength of the color, and the brightness of the light. As you can also see, the display shows the amount of battery left and if the light has Bluetooth on or off. The lights come with a selection of 13 pre-programmed effects, ranging from photo session lights to police sirens to campfire. I won't go through the details here, but as you can see, there's a lot of different options. Don't expect to be able to create a large police car scene with these lights, but in a jam they can certainly help with setting a specific mood for your video. It would have been nice if there had been more options for configuring the different effects. Everything you can do on the light itself can also be done in the GODOX app, and if you have more than one light, you can control them all at once. I did, and still do, have a lot of problems with getting the app to connect to the lights. It just keeps saying that the lights are offline or that it can't find the equipment. On my iPhone 13 I had to give up. It just wouldn't connect to any of the lights. My M1 MacBook can run iOS applications, so I installed the app there and managed to connect to the lights. However, it only works about 50% of the time and I often have to reconnect and reboot the lights, so GODOX could definitely improve there. But overall and for the price, these lights are really good and easy to move around. And that's what we're going to do now. Let's talk about how to use these for recording YouTube videos. The first thing these lights are great for is product lighting. Having to light products in what is most often a very limited space, like a bedroom or a kitchen, can be a bit of a pain. Having a small light like this makes the process a lot easier. The classic product shot where a light is moved across the subject being filmed becomes a lot easier when you have a long battery-driven light like this. You can easily wave it around to make whatever you are filming look great. Combine that with some camera movement or zoom, and you can create some great looking shots in different colors. The TL30 is also great as accent lights to have in the background of your shots. As you can see here, I have one over on my desk lighting the statue over there, and this one I usually have attached to my monitor behind me, throwing some lights up on the wall. But what most YouTubers really need is a great key light. If you don't know what a key light is, it is the main light shining directly or from the side on the person being filmed. Right now I'm being lighted by a large aperture Amaran 200X with a big light box on it. So to give a fair impression of what the TL30 really can do, I'm going to turn that off and only use the TL30 plus my regular desk lamps and my Elgato key light here. I'll be right back. So as you can see, the scene changed quite dramatically. I had to adjust my camera settings a little bit as well. I'm holding the TL30 right below the camera here in front of me, about arm's length. You can get different effects by moving it a bit to the side, giving me a darker shadow on one side of the face. But what happens if we use both of these lights to light me? So now I have one light on each side of me. The one on the right is a bit further away from me, while the left one is quite close. What do you think? One other great thing about these lights is also that they are magnetic, so you can attach them to anything metal without having to mount them in a special way. Now I've changed the colors to try and give a more dramatic look. Adding different colors to a scene can help you create a certain mood or feeling in your shots. You can then accentuate these with color grading in your post-processing if you want to. The point here is that these cheap lights give you a lot of freedom in your creative expression without breaking the bank. And I'm back on the big light again. Improving your lights is one of the best things you can do to up the quality of your videos. If you have a good light setup, you don't actually need a super expensive camera. Actually, most smartphones will work just fine for you and give you great quality. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe, or if there's something particular you want to know about YouTube video production, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.